Nibongolesti again. Alright, I'm about to go over the summary of the history of, hiragana and katakana, basically. Japanese kana originated from the Chinese Mandarin, and that's where they got their kana and kanji from. So if you understand kanji, which I'm going to teach you in a couple of lessons in the future, don't worry about that right now. Well, let me tell you a little bit right now. Kanji is basically, if you learn kanji, you can basically read Chinese and Japanese. Kanji is one character that describes itself through many characters, so you won't have to really waste a lot of time. But we need to go over the basics first before we can get to the harder stuff, because even me myself haven't even, mastered that kanji. There's over 2,000 characters of kanji, so it's kind of hard to, get to a level that high. And there's a lot of even Japanese people out there who don't know all the kanji, and even they live there, so it's like it's best to get the essential ones, or the ones that stand out the most. So, but anyway, yeah, hiragana are basically a set of vowels compounding to make a word in a sentence that we would use in everyday life, basically. And katakana, our friend katakana here, basically is used for names and stuff. Like it possesses titles, names, replaces people, titles to books, things that stand out, things that we would put in bold in English, things that stand out, or things that draw attention or attract. So that's basically what katakana is for. And you can also use this in a sentence too, like if you have someone's name, you could use katakana. And that's basically what the two, come from. So, but through all my teaching, there's a little something I forgot called the Dakuten. Dakuten are basically the same vowels from katakana and hiragana, but notice how they have these apostrophes on the end, turning them into different vowels. So basically, K's become G's, so it would be ga, gi, gu, ge, go. And then S's turn into Z's, za, G, because they don't have Z, G, Z, ze, and zo. Same thing with the T's. T's begin to turn to D's, da, G, Z, de, and do. S and G, they're not the same. So, and here, H's turn into B's, ba, gi, gu, be, and bo. And then anything can turn to P, because if you look close enough, well, where's my marker? Basically, you see this circle? Instead of having an apostrophe, just add a circle like right here. And a circle turns that vowel into a P. So you have pa, pi, pu, pe, and po. Dakuten is basically just another set of letters, basically, so that, you won't have to do much work on making more characters. So all you have to do is just, put the little apostrophe on the end, like you see here in all of them, and then begin to turn them into different vowels. Same rule applies with katakana, because katakana is the exact same, and the katakana is the exact same like I showed you before. And the only difference, the only two that these two share in common are the apostrophes. Once again, the K's begin to turn to G's, S's turn into V's, T's turn into D's, H's turn into B's, and H's with circles around them turn into P's. So you cannot use, just all of them and put circles around them turn into P's, because this will only apply with H. So H can be used for B's and P's. And this is what you have called Dakuten. Dakuten is also known, or also a part of kana. And this is what you have. Okay, everyone. Well, let me let you have a good look at this so you can, absorb this. This is the katakana of Dakuten. This is the hiragana of Dakuten. Okay? And And this is what you call Dakuten, with apostrophes over the characters. Now I'm also going to introduce you into the exact same thing, but it's slightly a little different. It's called Dakuten. Dakuten is when you put two vowels together, like these two, and you make a word. Like, okay, like it's called. Most animes are called, the good ones are called Shonen Jump. Well, you see here, let me use my stick. You see here, this is she and this is yo. You mix these two together and make them shio, shonen. And basically these are all the same. Ki, you, hue. Ji, you, ju. Chi, you, chu. So you just put them together, and when you pronounce them together, they make a whole new different word. But the thing about it is, when you mix them together, you have to make the second one twice as small as the big one. So the second vowel will have to be smaller to let you know that you put them together, so you won't be confused. Kind of like when you put things to the second power in math, the 2 is smaller than the normal number, so that way you know it's being mixed together, like 5/2. So you know that it's not the same number that's right beside making it 52. It's a lot smaller. You know that is to the second power, kind of like this. So you make this vowel, the second one, a lot smaller, let you know that it's mixed together. So it's xia, shi, ya, xia. And this is the whole list. If you want to look at more of these, I would highly recommend Google or a search engine. Just type in Dakuten, or just type in Dakuten, and you will get a list of these. This is where I printed the Dakuten out to show you right now. So I'm gonna let you look at this for a while, so you can probably absorb this. So because I don't want to rush like I did on my last lesson. I felt kind of bad about that one. Also, leave a comment if you guys can help me if I'm making mistakes, or you guys think I'm going too fast. I'll be more than happy to slow down for you guys, because this is about you. This is not about me, and I'm the one teaching you. So that's pretty much it. Alright, this is Dakuten. Once again, thanks for tuning in to Learning Japanese. The next lesson will be about kanji, so stay tuned.